How's it going, everybody? My name is Mike. I'm from Forge Cosplay. I'm also Viper 466 of the 405th, and I'm part of the Canadian Regiment.
I'm Robert Letts, aka Asgardian Hammer. I'm the Division Identity Officer for the 405th Infantry Division.
Hello, my name is Myra, also known as Zetai. I am with the 405th.
Hello, my name is Gerardo, but everyone's called me Jerry or Gerbrand in the 405th. I am part of the Mexican Regiment.
We're going to help you make your own Spartan helmet.
So to make a helmet from start to finish, one of the first things you're going to want to do is obviously pick out what helmet you want. The Halo universe has a bunch of different helmets.
But for somebody just starting out, I think foam probably is the best way to go. It requires very few materials to get started. It requires a cutting mat, some foam. It requires some contact cement. It requires a heat gun and a Dremel.
It's actually a little bit nice because the majority of the foam that you can get your hands on will be about the right thickness that the helmet needs to be.
Scaling is everybody's nightmare.
You just have to measure your head correctly and like in the 3 axes.
Because we've seen both of those. We've seen people that make a helmet that's way too big for them and they end up like a bobblehead.
It's like, oh yeah, I just finished my helmet and my helmet looks like this big.
Oh man.
The other pitfall of that is scaling something that's too small and creates little pinch points and things of that nature.
It sounds really silly, but the easiest way to measure the width of your head is to very carefully put a piece of paper on the floor, very gently close a door against your head with the door jamb on the other side, and then mark where that is.
Once you get it to somewhere where it looks pretty good, it looks like you can go ahead and work with that. You want to print that out and then go ahead and start actually tracing over your templates onto foam.
Print the templates and start building.
From there, it's a matter of cutting and shaping your pieces, figuring out what kind of adhesives you want to use. For foam, I usually recommend something like contact cement. I personally use Barge. It is a leather cement, technically, but this stuff will hold foam together to the point that the foam will fail before Barge will fail.
So when I'm painting a helmet, it's a layering process. So like this helmet, for instance, it started off with a base coat of silver, and then I actually went through with a little masking fluid, and I hit some little areas with it. And then from there, I do the base coat, the base color coat. And then I'll get in and I'll do all the detail work. And then once all of that's done, I'll actually go through where I put that masking fluid and just rub it off, right? Exposes those little bits of silver. So now I've got chipped paint, essentially, on the finish, and then I'll come back over and I'll give this whole thing a black wash. And then I might come back with my airbrush, for instance, and go over some areas that I might want to accent a little bit more. Then I'll go through and I'll add all my decals. So I've actually do some water slide decals, or I might paint some individual details on there. And then the last thing I'll do is a clear coat on the whole thing.
After that, it's a matter of figuring out your visor and figuring out your padding. For me, I just use upholstery foam available from most crafting supply stores. Visors are a little tricky, especially if you want high detail visors. I recommend even something as simple as like going to eBay and buying just some cheap gold motorcycle visors. I find that the chroming on those is fantastic, and you can cut them to shape if you have a small enough visor hole.
It is so gratifying to make something yourself, as well as to wear it.
Don't be afraid to failure. Just do it, literally.
It's surreal. You go from being like just a normal person to going, oh my god, I too can be a Spartan. I can be this awesome, like character that I've seen on, on my favorite show.
What could be cooler than that? You just want to build some Spartan armor and walk around.
When you wear it, it's like, oh my god, I am literally becoming a Spartan.
And if you're stuck, if you are finding yourself in a challenging position, definitely hit up our members on the forum or even our Discord for that matter.
If anybody's looking to do it, a lot of us on the 405th are actually super helpful, and we're always willing to, offer any sort of advice whenever we're available on how we got through our process.
If you are interested in Halo costuming or just putting a helmet on for yourself for the first time, just go give it a try. Just do it. As Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief in the video games, he will tell you to finish the fight, and we would tell you the same.
Silver team, on me!
Here at the405th.com, we invite you all to build your character.
At the end, it will be totally worth it.